Faith Sheeser. Faith's best memory is grade 12 because she met the best of friends. Although COVID kind of messed everything up, it kind of brought her whole grade together. The memories of her grade 12 year will not be forgotten. She'd like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Her future plans are to attend Briarcrest College in Saskatchewan and take her business degree. Faith is recipient of the Knights Bursary from Briarcrest College and the North Fork Community Club and Grand Forks Volunteer Firefighter Scholarships. Kaya Van Holst. Kaya's favorite memory is the Nova Scotia trip. She'd like to thank her sister Lila, her friends, teachers who helped her get through school, and her family. Her future plans are to buy a bonsai tree and live life. Kaya is a recipient of the Christina Lake Fire Department and Christina Lake Healthcare Auxiliary Scholarships. Haven Visser. Haven's favorite memory is 2020 basketball provincials. She'd like to thank her parents, her amazing friends, her boyfriend Colin, and her basketball coach Riley for all their love and support. Her future plans are to attend the Justice Institute to become a paramedic. Haven is a recipient of the Boundary Area Retired Teachers Association Scholarship. Molly Lindsay. Molly's favorite memory is running from stew to avoid cooking class. She'd like to thank her mom and dad, Jessie and Pickle, and Mrs. Blair. Her future plans are to continue hairdressing and travel, hopefully. Molly is a recipient of the Edith and Larry Martin Memorial Scholarship. Jake MacArthur. Jake's favorite memory is getting pantsed watching a rugby play day. He'd like to thank his dad, mom, grandma, Tyler, and Lana Rhodes. He plans to work up north until he can pursue a business degree. Joshua Martins. Joshua's favorite memory is playing alto sax in Shenanigans band class. He'd like to thank his mom and dad and the rest of his family. His future plans are working in the fall and saving up his money. Joshua is a recipient of the Grand Forks Realty Bursary and the J.J. McDonnell Memorial Scholarship. Jordan Weigel. Jordan's favorite memories are Bamfield, Nova Scotia, and Mr. Anderson's class. She'd like to thank her teachers, especially Mr. Wiley, Ms. Wall, and Mr. Anderson, her family, and her friends. Her future plan is to move to Kelowna and go to Okanagan College. Jordan is a recipient of the Carpe Diem Award, the Christina Lake Fire Department, the QP Local 2098, and the Grand Forks Credit Union scholarships. She's also the recipient of the award for the McEwen Top English Student. Anna Semenoff. Anna's favorite memory is the Outsiders in 2020 and all the ski trips. She'd like to thank the awesome teachers who made classes interesting, as well as her friends and fam. Her future plans are to attend UBCO Fine Arts program and then do something she loves. Anna is a recipient of the Elks Lodge number 493, the Grand Forks Quilt Connection, and the Richard and Beverly Reed Young Artist Scholarships. She is also the recipient of the District Authority Award.
Thank you.
Amanda Foyt. Amanda's favorite memories are any time spent with her best friends. She'd like to thank her friends, her family, and all the amazing teachers she's had. Her future plans are to move to Kelowna in the fall and take a gap year and work. Amanda is the recipient of the J.J. MacDonnell Memorial Scholarship and the Loose Threads Fine Arts Scholarship. Ethan Post. Ethan's favorite memory is coming to the first day this year after partying all night. He'd like to thank his family for always pushing him through and his friends for actually making school interesting. His future plans were to leave in August for school, but now he's taking time off to reflect and be sure what he really wants to do, while also waiting for COVID to be over. Marie-Louise Fleury. ML's favorite memories are getting accepted into her dream school and crying around the table in Psych 12. She would like to thank the people who taught her valuable lessons throughout the years, whether they're still present in her life or not. Her future plans are to pursue neurosurgery and purchase a home in Switzerland. ML is a recipient of the Royal Canadian Legion and the Grand Forks Auxiliary to the Boundary Hospital Scholarships. Sierra Campbell. Sierra's favorite memories are the Banfield trip and Spirit Week. She'd like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Her future plans are to attend Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario for a Bachelor of Science degree. Sierra is the recipient of the City of Grand Forks Scholarship and the Sunshine Quilters Bursary.
Here, so I don't stress you out.
That's okay. Audrey Gunn. Audrey's favorite memory is the good times in band. She'd like to thank her friends, family, and teachers, especially Ms. Mary, Ms. Matheson, Mr. Wiley, and Ms. Wolfe. Her future plans are to move to Ottawa and attend Carleton University for a Bachelor of Journalism and Humanities with a minor in music. Okay, this is quite a list, so give me a second. Audrey is the recipient of the District Authority Award, the Rotary Club Dick Bartlett Memorial, Boundary Music Educators, Pac McNish and Roger Reams Grand Forks Credit Union scholarships. Audrey was also awarded a $9,500 entrance scholarship to Acadia University and a $16,000 entrance scholarship to Carleton University. I did the math and her scholarships total over $31,000. Amelia Charnecki. Amelia's favorite memories are getting an almond stuck in her trumpet at Sid class. She'd like to thank her parents, friends, and peers who have helped and stuck with her till the end. Her future plans are to take a gap year to work and then see how she feels from there. Jack Sawyer. Jack's favorite memory is going to golf provincials 2 out of 4 years. He'd like to thank his dad, mom, sister, and all the teachers that got him through. His future plans are to go to Mount Royal University. Jack is the recipient of the Mary and Peter Abrasimov Scholarship. Jacob Webster. Jacob's favorite memory is senior sports teams and basketball provincials. He'd like to thank his mom and dad, coaches, and friends. His future plan is to attend Okanagan College and explore a couple of things. Jacob is the recipient of the Terry Fitzgerald Memorial Scholarship, the Boundary District Teachers Association Bursary, and the GFSS PAC Gaming Fund Scholarship.
Don't let her go.
Paige Power. Paige's favorite memory is chickens sticking to the ceiling. Sure, there's a story there. She'd like to thank her mother, Michelle, for all the support. Her future plan is to become a concert lighting technician. Aaliyah Clark. Aaliyah's favorite memory is the first time her team made it to soccer provincials. She'd like to thank herself and her little brother. Her future plans are to do whatever makes her happy and become more swaggy. Aaliyah is the recipient of the Grand Forks Business Community Scholarship. Max Becker. On behalf of the staff at GFSS, we wish Max well in the future. Hannah Kisselback. Hannah's favorite memories are playing high school basketball, going to provincials twice, and playing in semi-final provincial game. She'd like to thank her parents, family, and close friends for the constant support. Her future plans are to attend UBCO Faculty of Science, find a career she's passionate about, and ultimately be happy. Okay, sit back for a minute here, folks. Hannah is a recipient of the Grand Forks Auxiliary to the Boundary Hospital Scholarship, the Harris and Company LLP Scholarship, the John Nilsson Memorial Endowment Fund Scholarship, Black Betty's Women's Hockey Bursary, the Boundary District Teachers Association Bursary, the Carpe Diem Award, the District Authority Award, the GFSS PAC Gaming Fund Scholarship, the Grand Forks RCMP Terry Hamagami Memorial Scholarship, the John A. Robertson Memorial Scholarship, a $3,000 entrance scholarship from UVic, and a $10,500 scholarship from the University of Toronto, for a total over $23,000.
Can I need to move up like 2 feet and I'll get that picture right there? Thank you.
Where's the next one? Uh-oh. What? I almost screwed up. Congratulations.
Portia Dansky. Portia's favorite memory is helping Miss Doyle in art class. She'd like to thank her family and all the teachers and EAs at the school. Her future plans are to go to school for aesthetics and hopefully open a spa. Portia is a recipient of the Boundary Indigenous Education Advisory Council Bursary. Caitlin Peterson. Caitlin's favorite memory at GFSS was getting Mr. Foy to make a TikTok with her. She'd like to thank her mom and dad for always being there for her, and Mr. Wiley for always making her feel like she could succeed. Her future plans are to become an education assistant and community support worker. Caitlin is a recipient of the Christina Lake Sorority Judy Thomas Memorial Scholarship.
Bet you didn't get that at Winners. No, I didn't get this at Winners.
Ella Churchill. Ella's favorite memories are Banfield, Nova Scotia, and all the ski trips. She'd like to thank herself, her friends, and her teachers. Her future plans are to go to UVic and travel as soon as possible. Ella is the recipient of the Elks Lodge number 493 Scholarship, the Grand Forks Credit Union Scholarship, the District Authority Award, and a $3,000 entrance scholarship from UVic.
Back up like 5 feet just so that doctor right there.
For the official picture. Good? Okay. Thank you. I think my grad dress was out of that color. Oh, nice.
JC Van Leur. JC's favorite memories are Basketball Provincials 2020 and Banfield. She'd like to thank her friends, family, and teachers. She's not quite sure of her future plans, but she will be attending Okanagan College. JC is a recipient of the Elks Lodge number 493 Scholarship and the Boundary Women's Softball League Bursary. Damon Ellington. Damon loved the entire experience. The people who take time to make everyone's learning experience better and treat everyone as a person, not an annoying coworker you need to interact with. He'd like to thank Sean Chambers for kicking his butt and forcing him to work. He'd also like to thank Mr. Dowswell for his curiosity and unstoppable drive for learning, and then teaching anything he found interesting. Damon plans to study computers and infrastructure technologies. Damon is the recipient of the Boundary District Teacher Association Bursary, the District Authority Award, and the Beyond the Boundary Computer Services Technology Scholarship.
Thank you so much.
Wait till that. We should have moved
Wait till what?
the previous cars out of the way.
Okay.
It was Helen advice, so.
Uzziel Cochran. Uzi's favorite memory is gym with the boys. He would like to thank his mom, dad, gran, and family. His future plan is to work for a year and then pursue the trades.
Have a great weekend.
Rebecca Leach. Rebecca's favorite memory was going to Banfield with Mr. Gray's biology class in 2019. She'd like to thank her parents, friends, family, and the teachers and staff at GFSS for always supporting her in whatever she did. Her future plans are to attend Selkirk College in Nelson for their Electrical Foundations program in January of 2022 and then begin apprenticing in the area after that. Rebecca is a recipient of the Elks Lodge No. 493 Scholarship, the Grand Forks Credit Union Scholarship, and the Stryker Industries Don Noble Memorial Scholarship. Christian Boodle. Christian's favorite memory at GFSS is getting to see the beautiful man, Mr. Foy, during his suspensions. He would like to thank Ms. Steinbach. His future plans are to work on the oil rigs until he can create his own business.
You haven't sent me that picture yet.
Cassiani Larson. Cassiani's favorite memory is the grade 11 basketball team. She'd like to thank her friends and family, Miss Fraser, Riley Friesen, and all the other strong women in her life. Her future plans are to get her bachelor's in science and nursing. Cassiani is the recipient of the Maureen I. Wiley Memorial Scholarship. Danica Wolfram. Danica's favorite memories are curling provincials, the Nova Scotia band trip, spoken language with the 5.5 Women Plus Boss, and the podcast with Cam and Mitchie. She'd like to thank Ms. Madsen and Mr. Wiley for helping turn her weaknesses into her strengths, Aunt Bobby Joe for showing her what kind of person she wants to become, and her parents for loving her even when she's grumpy. Her future plan is to attend College of the Rockies for nursing. Danica is a recipient of the Oris Scholarship, the Boundary Musical and Theatre Society Bursary, the Grand Forks RCMP Terry Hamagami Memorial Scholarship, the Grand Forks Volunteer Firefighter Scholarship, and is a recipient of the Board of Governors Early Entrance Scholarship from Selkirk College.
Above whatever. Congratulations, dear.
Audrey Oreshnikov. Audrey's favorite memory is 2020 basketball provincials. She'd like to thank her mom, her grandparents, her friends, and all of her wonderful teachers throughout the years. Her future plans are to take a gap year to work full-time and figure out who she is as a person before she figures out what the world expects from her. Audrey is the recipient of the Grand Forks Business Community Scholarship.
Congratulations, Dan.
She's fun. Hang on to her, all right?
Joseph Horkoff. Joseph's favorite memory is hanging out with friends. He'd like to thank his teachers, friends, and family. He is undecided on his future plans. Nikolai Horkoff. Nikolai's favorite memories are playing basketball in grade 8 and hanging out with the boys. He'd like to thank his friends and family. His future plans are to take a year off and work. Eden Auger. Eden's favorite memories are grade 11 and 12 drama. She'd like to thank her parents, grandparents, friends, and youngest brother Andrew. She'd also like to thank all the teachers who gave her extensions on assignments and cared for her and her mental health. Her future plans are to explore passions and opportunities and keep rocking on. Eden is the recipient of the Boundary Indigenous Education Advisory Council Bursary and the Auxiliary to the Christina Lake Community Association Scholarship. Luella Faulkner. Luella's favorite memory is giving presentations in Miss Mary's class. She'd like to thank her family for the endless support, her friends for the endless laughs, and her teachers, particularly Mr. Reimer, Ms. Matheson, and Ms. Mary, for inspiring her. Her future plan is to attend the University of Victoria for writing. Luella is the recipient of the Carpe Diem Award, the QP 2254 Scholarship, the Grand Forks Credit Union Scholarship, the John Paul Federico Leadership Award, and a $3,000 entrance scholarship to UVic. Cambria Hogarth. Cam's favorite memories are lighting the Bunsen burner on fire with Danny, the quarter spent with the 5.5 women and Mac the beta fish. She'd like to thank her dogs, Jewel, Diesel, and Moose, her family and friends, her volleyball coach, Martin Chrisman, and Ms. Madsen for always recognizing her strengths and pushing her out of her comfort zone. She plans on studying youth work at Columbia Bible College to become a youth counselor. Cam is a recipient of the Citizens on Patrol Scholarship for an aspiring student, the Rotary Club Chaz Sine Memorial Scholarship, the Deneen Smith Memorial Scholarship, and a GFSS PAC Gaming Fund Scholarship. Joelle Starchuk. Joelle's favorite memory is hanging out with her friends. She'd like to thank Mr. Stewart and Ms. Matheson. Her future plans are to become a tattoo artist and mechanic.
We're gonna need a water refill shortly, I think.
Kevin Wilson. Kevin's favorite memories are playing sports, building strong friendships from sports, and going to basketball provincials. He'd like to thank family and friends for all their support. His future plans are to take a year off to work and see where he ends up. Zoe Moreau. Zoe's favorite memories are Miss Mary's classes, art with Miss Doyle, and meeting all her new friends. She'd like to thank her mom and all her teachers who believed in her, and her friends who always stuck by her side. Her future plans are to pursue her passion, go to school, and get a degree in art. Zoe is the recipient of a District Authority Award.
Hey, Brian, if you back up, I can get a picture right here. You're always ahead of us.
Well, we had 60, I think, approximately. I was worked out well.
Michaela Lamont. Michaela's favorite memories are drama class or sneaking out of psychology class with Lisa and Caitlin to get brownies. Joke's on you, I knew where you were going. It was Caitlin's idea. She'd like to thank Lisa, Caitlin, and Portia, and her family, of course. Her future plans are post-secondary and then wherever life takes her.
Sorry. I had it written down, but I was writing it down.
Katrina Powell. Powell's favorite memory is rounding the corner of the hallway on a Friday, attending a yearbook meeting only to shock whatever poor teacher was rounding the corner at the same time. She would like to first thank her horse, her dog, the lambs, the turkeys and chickens, and oh, she should probably not exclude her parents, teachers, and best friend. Her future plans are to travel around the world someday. Katrina is a recipient of the Contact Photo Arts Photography Scholarship, Grand Forks Credit Union Scholarship, the Wendy Butterfield Community Mindedness Bursary, and a GFSS PAC Gaming Fund Scholarship.
Oh.
Thank you. Sean Chambers. Sean's favorite memory is Mr. Baugh's sumo robot tournament. He'd like to thank his friends and family, as well as David Baugh and Matt Gray, for their continued support. His future plans are rural pre-medicine at Selkirk as a first step on the path to becoming a doctor. Sean is the recipient of the Beyond the Boundary Computer Services Technology Scholarship and the Grand Forks Auxiliary to the Boundary Hospital Scholarship. Nathan Fears. Nate's favorite memory is creating the Easel Game Club. He would like to thank Miss Small and Mr. Anderson. His future plans are to go to Digital Art School. Nathan is a recipient of the Boundary District Teachers Association Bursary, the GFSS PAC Gaming Fund Scholarship, and the Boundary Indigenous Education Advisory Council Bursary.
Congratulations, Nate.
Aiden Warner. Aiden's favorite memory is racing bikes in Squamish. He'd like to thank his parents and the teachers at GFSS. His future plan is firefighting.
Right? Pretty. Nice suit, sir.
Well done, Mom and Dad.
Thank you. No more Warners in school. Yes.
Mitchell Webb. Mitchell has lots of memories. He hasn't been here long, but he's enjoyed every minute of it, so that's got to count for something, right? He'd like to thank his parents, Barb and James, and his many great teachers, his incredible friend group, and everybody else that shaped who he is, no matter how small their influence. His future plans are to hopefully attend either UVic or Ryerson in biomedical engineering or computer science. If possible, both, because what's anxiety, right? Mitchell is the recipient of the City of Grand Forks Scholarship, the Elk Lodge number 493 Scholarship, the Terry Fitzgerald Memorial Scholarship, and the Carpe Diem Award.
Congratulations, Mitchie.
Thank you.
Cara Dunbar. Cara's favorite memories are Miss Madsen's spoken language class, here's to newfound confidence, beta fish, and too many snacks. She would like to thank Cadence, Kristen, Caleb, and Corbin, her siblings, otherwise known as the 4 reasons she's still here. Her future plans are to win Uno, drink tea, and eat exclusively blue pancakes.
Ambition. Blue pancakes, eh? Living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Marshall Caldwell. On behalf of the staff of GFSS, we wish Marshall all the best in the future. Allison Palmer. Allie's favorite memories are Banfield with her Biology 11 class and tutoring the grade 9s this year. She wants to thank her parents, grandparents, Scott and Gina DeWinter, Miss Doyle, and Jessie McGraw. She's not quite sure yet of her future plans and is waiting for COVID to be over. Then, hopefully, some travel. Owen Alblas. Owen's favorite memory is any class with Christian Hoodle. Sorry, teachers. He'd like to thank his parents, dog, and friends. His future plans are to go into trades, but he's not quite sure which one yet.
Nice shoes, Owen.
Lisa Sheets. Lisa's favorite memory is when she got called out by Miss Madsen because she's a loud chewer. She'd like to thank Miss Madsen, Mrs. Argue, Miss Matheson, and Joni. Her future plans are to work in animal boarding. Lisa is the recipient of the Boundary Indigenous Education Advisory Council bursary.
Congratulations.
Leandra Wilson. Leandra's favorite memory is when her law class went to Penticton. She'd like to thank herself and her friends. Her future goals are to make her life enjoyable. Leandra is the recipient of the Sunshine Quilters bursary. Dane Niedaba. Dane's favorite memories are bike shop, lunchtime, and 3:30. He'd like to thank Tyler, Micah, his sister, and his parents. His future plans are to continue working at Tomcat for the summer and then attend Okanagan College in September to begin his automotive service technician education.
wear your best dress shoes for the occasion? Yeah.
Jalen Niedaba. Jalen's favorite memories are going to Ottawa and tutoring Mr. Wiley's grade 8 socials class. She'd like to thank Mr. Wiley, Ms. Madsen, her parents, and the Bowmans. She's currently going to Sprott Shaw College in Penticton for the Care Aid program, hoping to become a Care Aid this coming fall.
Thank you.
You might need this somewhere along the line.
Nice shoes, dear.
Oh, thank you.
Helena Taylor. Helena's favorite memory is the Outsiders playing grade 11. She'd like to thank her friends, her family, and her boyfriend for all the love and support. Her future plans are to take a year off for work and then apply at Vancouver Massage Therapy College.
Hunter's last?
And last, but certainly not least, Hunter Denemy. Hunter's favorite memory is the Fernie ski trip. He'd like to thank his parents and friends. His future plans are to take a gap year to work before deciding on secondary education. Congratulations to the 2021 grad class from GFSS.
are you coming the other way? I'm coming that way? Go this way. That's annoying. Oh wow. I hope they're going that way. I cannot see them at all. I can't see them at all. Here comes the fancy one. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, that's awesome. Look at all the people on there. Oh wow, look at that one. Wow. That's an intense stress. Oh wow, that's shiny. Oh wow. What is that?